All right, we're back with part 2 of open ups. So I got this cleaner out in part 1. I got my skiddy going. He's working some clearing right here. I had to make a couple calls, get my loader driver, or get a different loader driver, because my other loader driver was out here all day moving around snow. Yeah, move that car right out of the parking spot, buddy. Just figure it out. Just figure it out, okay? It's not that hard. There was a car that sat there all night and yesterday. Spot didn't get plowed. I think it's that little red car that again parked in some other spot that's not going to get plowed. Whatever. Not my problem. Have my skiddy guy go at some of this stuff. But I'm going to just take some swatches out here, push snow out. I pushed there already. Simply gonna be good enough. Got my truck heat going. Melt out the windshield wipers. Yesterday my heat went out in my truck. By the way, I mentioned in the other video the triplets are here. Give the triplets a thumbs up. Triplet dad is tired. Tired with not enough time. I mean, you think that's with one kid. You don't just multiply it by 3, like you put it to the 3rd power, like it's exemplified on a curve. How's that for some big vocabulary, huh? You never expected a landscaping irrigation guy to use exemplified on a curve. I could only say it once. But we'll get this rest of this pushed out this way. Get as much of it as we can pushed. These cars that are sitting right there, they're gonna get that. We're gonna push this out. They said don't worry about the corners, so I'm gonna get as tight as I can to the corner. Maybe 1 spot, 2 spots, boom, clipped. And then I'm gonna throw towards the islands now on this outside go. And we are gonna come back. I'm gonna push everything down this edge. Like, it is going to be a massive push. I'm trying to get my angle right for that, so trying to get my angle right so I can get some decent long runs on the angle, because they start to go from very long to very short. Like I said, the quick and dirty. We're doing the quick and dirty. Boom. Get my one wing I got. Like I said, other guys broke my wing off, so I got a left side wing only. So running this direction is just fine. Running the other direction, not gonna be so great. So we're gonna pop there. We'll come back. I like to usually keep the fluff, and like I'll make 1 lane there and we'll start to hit tire tracks. I'm going to straighten out my wing while I'm going the other way. If I had a right wing, I would wing it over, or a lot of times I will use my wings as a just to give a foot extension on both sides of my blade. I'll leave some of that detail work for the skiddy, like that's typical skiddy detail work, and he'll just push stuff for me to pile up. I will hit the end and I will just actually wing the other direction and wing it out. And then that again is another spot that I'll have the skiddy clear. You get kind of the idea. Sometimes your skid loader is going to do a lot of detail work and you're just going to speed a lot of work. There's actually the area manager, because again, guys just are not showing up now. It is 2018 and nobody wants to do snow removal. Typical price in Minnesota, 25 or 20 to $30 an hour for an operator to push snow. That's an operator. Shovelers, hey, we did get a call for shovelers for $70 an hour this season, so hey, it is what it is. A couple of my buddies went out for a couple hours, made like 160 or 70, but it was a lot, like just to get shovelers to show up And at that, only 2 people I knew that wanted to freaking go and shovel. So, I guess if you got other jobs and stuff, you're not going to ditch it to shovel for one time. But, I mean, it is what it is. Once I start winging it this way, straighten my blade out. Now I got this. Now I'm going to hit the other side of these 2 cars here. I would love to bury a Prius. Take that, Prius. What do you think? I bet you can't get unburied. You're going. Go ahead. And again, flip to the other side. So a lot of it is patterning and deciding which way you're going to push your pattern, what kind of angle you're going to get on everything. These big lots, once you get a fast pattern going, dude, I wish I did the trash plant that was just a big giant circle. I would do that with a straight blade. Just freaking lovely. Skid guy pushing snow in the skidster. We'll actually grab some more snow. Grab this pile. Straighten out some. Probably going to stack on these islands. So now I'm going to start taking short circles to get my shit going down. Sorry, should keep it kid friendly now. Now that I'm a dad, got to keep it kid friendly. Let's go. Yes. So there's the other spot from before. I should have probably cut in here before. We'll see if my friend comes out. It is what it is if you don't. I'm in no less of a spot making a phone call. I don't even think he knows because I dropped him off. Okay. What are we at? 7 minutes. So I think I did this in half an hour with both wings and just winged out, and I skipped all of this stuff. So let's see if we can do this in 25 minutes with one wing. The other guy pulling in. I typically don't use reverse a lot when I plow. I think it takes more time. Really think it does. So we'll scoop. Straighten the wing, other direction, hit her down. I mean, it is kind of annoying on this site that I gotta make calls for the other company that's supposed to be the general contractor. Basically, I don't think these other guys really know what they're doing, and I don't think that they have plowed snow before themselves. So they don't even have plows on their trucks. How can you manage stuff like what's your backup if your plow guy doesn't show up? I might have to hop in the loader here though when my buddy comes. He'll be at least a half hour out though in this weather trying to get here. We'll start running them to the end. I want to get everything going this direction. And I'll start traction control. It's slippery. They didn't really salt it that good. Already got a decent amount on the ground wherever we plowed already. Grab some of these bigger piles. Oh, that was solid. Carry it down this direction, throw it over there. Basically giving myself enough to turn in and just keep moving everything in this direction. Sucks to hit a curb, so I'll just truck. I don't want to roll my window down anymore though. Plowed that faster. There's a little less, and this is getting thick. People are coming in on that side. A little more cars on the weekday at this place. God damn. I don't even go in the pile. I just push it there. We can push it at the pile at the end. I guess then we will just try to keep knocking off this corner when we go back. Should have turned traction control off. Because sometimes just whipping it around is better. Scoop. My skid driver agrees. Just whip it around. Whip it. I'm starting to take half bites now, even with my wing scooped out. closer to the pile now, though. This way, scoop. Like, and I don't know why the sidewalk crew is even out here. Like, they could just do one, open up, salt it, and leave. Do a bunch of other sites. That's just me. Charge them for an open up. And I would set that four-wheeler up with a little salt or one of. They had a little other thing out here with the blade. Oh, I'm gonna get the talking to from this guy.